Hello, this is Abha Gautam and welcome back to Ganesh Institute channel. So in today's video, we are going to talk about what makes for effective persuasion. So on persuasion, Aristotle has given us a theory on ethos and mythos. So let's go through all these points of Aristotle's views on persuasion. He thinks that there are two central components. One is ethos and another one is mythos. According to him, ethos is credibility or character, whereas mythos is like storytelling to create an emotional connection with your audience. So let's dive into his views. So when we are talking about ethos and mythos, so let's take up first ethos. For Aristotle, ethos was all about the credibility of the speaker. It, it is all about credibility. He believed that, let's say, if you could establish yourself as a credible source, as a credible speaker, then your audience would be more likely to listen to you and take your arguments seriously. So, what what do you think ethos can include? So the factors that contributed to the ethos, to anyone's ethos, include things like these: reputation, experience, and education. Whereas if we talk about mythos, so mythos on the other hand is the emotional connection, right? It is all about emotions which you create in your audience. So what do you think? How can these emotions be created? This can be done by telling a story or painting a picture in the heads of audience, right? Okay, let's take an example. Think of it as an analogy. Okay, what do you think if I tell you a statement? If I give you a statement, an argument, what do you think that this argument will be valid if I back this up with some examples or evidence, or if I simply state it to you without any other thing? Would you think that would be valid? No, right? So that means whenever you have something, you might have heard people describe mythos with the phrase that story sells. So if you are telling someone something, if that is with emotions, if your audience can relate with it, then the story sells, right? So when you are crafting an argument, you should aim for both of the things, both ethos and mythos. That means you should be credible enough that yes, your audience is willing to listen to you, to what you have to say. But you must have mythos in it. The way in which you deliver your message should also matter. Okay? And it matters if you keep mythos in mind. So if you want people to take action on your advice or buy your products, it's not enough to simply tell them what you think, right? You have to persuade them, you have to make them feel like they can relate and understand your perspective. So you are here with the credibility and your emotions are here. In this way, using both of these texts, you can persuade someone. Let's take an example, another example. So to demonstrate this, let's compare the differences between two advertisements. Let's say you have two advertisements in front of you. So the first ad is for car dealership, right? So this is for car dealership. Now, in your first advertisement, you have an aggressive tone and it has text that is difficult to read, right? Anything is written here. And if you talk about the second ad, so what it is having, it is like it uses vibrant colors, which is appealing to your heart, which are appealing to your eyes. So vibrant colors, lots of images with which your audience can relate, and it is about to show people what they can look forward to if they buy the car, right? So you can see the difference. Both ads are trying to accomplish the same thing, that is car dealership, but make someone wants to come to visit their dealership for a test drive. What do you think, which ad will work? Here one does it in an unappealing way, right? Whereas here this ad is having creativity with its approach, right? So when you are trying to make people connect with your brand, when you think about people as a central entity, you need to appeal to all of their senses. Your ad should convey the emotions, right? That is mythos. Emotions that you want someone to feel instead of just telling them what will happen if they buy your product or listen to your message, right? And this is where Aristotle comes in. He believed he believed that rhetoric was meant to be an art, right? The persuasion, that rhetoric is an art, not a science. You can't rely on formulas and equations to create an effective argument. You just need to use your creativity, your intuition to find the right way to connect with your audience. So, if you want to conclude, what's the takeaway? In order to be persuasive, you need to be credible, and you also need to create an emotional connect with your audience. And you can do this by using storytelling and appealing to their senses. And remember, persuasion isn't just about what you say, it's also about how you say it, right? So this is about the Aristotelian views on ethos and mythos. Thank you for watching my video, and if you have understood it right and if you want to learn more about these things, then please subscribe to our channel, Ganesh Institute channel, and as always leave questions in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer these questions, right? Thank you.